Kim here. If you're new here, my name is Kim, mom of five, 54 years old, been laid off twice in the last 10 years alone. And what I want to do is go over a few side hustles that are totally cool, um, very lucrative, just a couple side hustles that you can start no matter what your age, even if you have no experience, no degree, you've never done anything like this before. As long as you have a social media account, you are good. So, if you haven't already done so, or maybe you're new to me, what I want you to do is so I have YouTube here, I have TikTok here. So that's why my eyes are going back and forth. And if you haven't already, grab my 24 lucrative guide, 24 lucrative side hustles guide. And what that does, it lists the hottest 24 side hustles in 2026. So make sure you grab that. If you're on YouTube, click on the link in the description. And then obviously, if you are on TikTok, go to my bio and you will see it there. So let me know where everyone is coming in from. I live in Pennsylvania in the United States. This side hustle is for people in the US as in Canada. So let me know where you are coming in from. So, sorry, I got a headache and my mind is all over the place. So first, what I want you to do is, or what I want to do is kind of show you some testimonials, right? Because here's the thing. Um, sorry. Okay. So YouTube, if you haven't already done so, make sure you grab my 24 lucrative side hustles, again, in the description below. So what I want to do is let's talk about UGC for a second. That is one side hustle that is absolutely exploding right now, and it's called user generated content. And what you do is you create either a video or maybe create pictures for brands. And what you do is you promote a specific product for the brand and you get paid for it. So here's just a quick testimonial. UGC, I landed my first UGC modeling gig and I'm so excited. I'm now a verified UGC model. And actually, what I'm going to do is flip this around. So, yeah, I'm officially a UGC model. And then here's another testimonial, $2,500 in 1 week from digital affiliate marketing. So, that's another side hustle that we promote here. And what affiliate marketing is, in case you're new to the term, is you sell someone else's product for a commission. So what that means is you don't have to deal with shipping. You don't have to deal with customer service, which is amazing. So you can be an affiliate for companies like Target or Walmart. And what's super cool is you apply to become an affiliate. They give you a unique website. And when people buy from that website, you make money, which is pretty cool. So as you're coming in, let me know where you're coming in from. My name is Kim, mama 5, grandma to 1, 54 years old, been laid off. Thank you for the follow, or thank you for the hearts. I appreciate that. Recently laid off for the second time in the matter of 10 years. So because of that, obviously needed a side hustle just to keep things going. And yeah, here we go. So I'm just going to talk about a few of the most lucrative side hustles that you can start. One of them is affiliate marketing. And again, that is something where you sell other people's products for a profit, which is pretty cool. You don't have to create the products. You don't have to ship the products, all that stuff. Pretty cool. Here's another testimonial. Another UGC creator with a company. And here's a side hustle I've never heard of. Website flipping. Like, what? Never heard of that before. So I just hit $31,000 with website flipping. What? So what this is, you buy a website that you think is gonna be popular, and then you literally sell it to people. I don't know much about it, but it's a side hustle, and there's so many side hustles that are so lucrative, we just don't know about them. And then here's a testimonial, been in 3 weeks and made my first sale today. So there's so many different ways of so many side hustles that you can do that you can earn an income. Yusuf, how are you? Thanks for hopping on here. As you're coming on, let me know where you're coming in from. And again, if you haven't already, if you're on YouTube, check out the link in my profile and you can get my free guide of 24 lucrative side hustles that you can start in 2026. You can be 50, you can be older, you can be younger. Doesn't matter. So what I want to do is show you. So you get this guide, right? And then what I want to do is kind of show you, if you decided to get mentoring, this is what you're going to get, because this is absolutely incredible. So if you decide that you want mentoring so you can know exactly step by step how to do this side hustle. Sorry, give me 1 second. Thank you so much for the likes. I appreciate that. So obviously we're going to give you a step-by-step on how to get started, but let me show you some of the side hustles that you get, or that you're mentoring on if you decided to get started. And if you decide to get started and you want mentoring, you know you need a side hustle because maybe your full-time job or whatever isn't paying the bills and you need to make extra money. If you want to learn how to make a few $1,000s a month, you can definitely do so here. And let's see. So, one of the side hustles that is absolutely exploding right now is UGC. This is called user generated content. And what this is, and I kind of explained earlier, so sorry, YouTube, you're going to hear this again. So what this is you simply create videos for brands and they post it on their website. So you don't need any social media following. You don't need any following at all, which is pretty cool. Oh, thank you for sharing the live. I appreciate that. So here's a couple of trainings on UGC. So again, if you want mentoring, you can definitely check it, comment ready, and then we can actually get you started. For now, it's $125 off of this mentoring if you decided to get started. And it's only until Tuesday, 8:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But here's another side hustle that's really going crazy, and that is brand deals. So again, you are with a brand. Sorry, I'm just checking something out. You collaborate with a brand. They pretty much tell you what to say, what to do. All you do is create a video, or maybe you have a picture, and they pay you for it. Some pay you every single month. Like some you have a contract with, and maybe you create a couple of videos every single day. And the contract is like guaranteed every single month as long as you do the videos. It's pretty cool. What I want to do is here's an example. Put a 1 in the comments if you want to see an example of a UGC video, because I think this is important. And let me just make sure my sound is on. Okay, so here we go. This is an example of a UGC video. Hopefully this So it's super cool. Hold on, let me turn this around here. So what's super cool is this video is 39 seconds long. And this creator, I can't remember. Did they even say how much they got paid? I can't remember. Yeah, it doesn't say how much she got paid. But can you imagine just creating a 40-second video and getting paid from it? That is one side hustle, again, that is absolutely exploding. And what's super cool, not only will you get mentorship on exactly how to get started with this, but you also get a group. You get invited to be in a group, and this is completely free. Sorry about that. You get invited to be in a group completely free, and they literally hand you deals. They hand you brands. They say, hey, this brand is looking for X, Y, and Z. Here's where you can apply. That is an added bonus that you get absolutely free. So that you don't have to hunt online. You don't have to go anywhere online. Sorry. TikTok is being a little crazy today. And that's what's cool. You don't have to hunt these down. They're actually given to you with a link to literally apply. So if you're hopping on here, let me know what kind of side hustle you're looking for. Do you want to show your face? Do you not want to show your face? What we have in SWC, which is the product that I am currently in right now, it teaches you how to partner with brands so you can make an income. We talk about letter writing. All you have to do is write letters, and you get paid anywhere from $4 to $6 per letter. What else? I don't know. There's a whole host of stuff. So, but what I have for you for absolutely no cost is if you're on YouTube, click on the link in the description. And if you are on TikTok, definitely check out my bio. And what I'm going to do is send you a guide with the 24 most lucrative side hustles that you can start literally this week. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate that very much. Let me know what questions you have. Let me know what you guys want to see. Let me know what questions you have as far as a side hustle. Hey there. And what's super cool is we teach you 24 ways of getting paid. And you just have to figure out which one makes sense for you. Best part is you can do this completely faceless, so you do not have to show your face. There's a complete module on faceless marketing, and people have to do that. There are some people that cannot be on social media, and they have to, or they can't show their face. So we have an entire module how you can build your own side hustle by never showing your face, which is pretty cool. Let me know in the comments if faceless marketing is something that you're interested in, because it is exploding right now. And if you're hopping on, let me know where you're coming in from. My name is Kim, 54 years old, mom of 5, grandma to 1. Been laid off twice in the last 10 years alone, and I needed a side hustle. We'll just say it like that. I needed a side hustle. So what I found was something that actually not just taught me one way, but 24 ways to get paid. Now, the important thing is you don't need to start. You don't need to do all 24 because no one in the right mind can do 24 different things, right? But what I can guarantee is that you can find one that makes sense for you. Whether you want to show your face on social media, whether you don't, maybe you don't want to use your own social media account. There are so many different ways and so many different side hustles that you can do online without having to leave your house. And that absolutely blows my mind because if you're over 50, just like me, we didn't have cell phones, we didn't have the internet, right? Oh, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. We didn't have cell phones, we didn't have the internet. So the possibilities of being able to earn an income online is absolutely endless. And that's what I love. And if you haven't already, make sure you grab my guide that has the 24 most lucrative side hustles that you can do. If you're on YouTube, click on the link in the description. And if you're on TikTok, you can definitely check out my bio. But let me know what you guys want to see. Do you want to see what kind of training and mentoring that you'd get? Because here's the thing, what I do in the guide, I outline the top 24 lucrative side hustles. And then if you want to take it a step further and you want extra mentoring, then there's that option for you in the guide. But I want to forewarn you, we're having a Memorial Day sale right now. It's $125 off, which is pretty cool. You can literally get started for zero. And what a lot of people do is they get started for zero and they get started for no money down and they spend the next 30 days building up their side hustle. Most times, or I should say, a lot of times, people actually make their money back within the month before they even have their first payment due. So let me know in the comments where you are coming in from. And hold on, let me see. All right, so what's super cool is you can do a side hustle using any social media site if you want to. You can use Instagram, TikTok. The best part is you don't need any experience, you don't need any tech skills. What's cool about this specific side hustle here is if you can choose to sell the done for you digital products. And what's super cool, it's a one-time investment, but your monthly expenses are zero, which is what I love. Because here's the thing with this, today's day and age, it doesn't cost much money. Well, you can have an entire business and have zero monthly expenses, which is what I love. Sorry, my thing is so weird. Oh, if you're on TikTok, can you let me know, do you see the orange button below it would be the lower left-hand side? Because I don't know if I set that up right. And that's the thing, guys. You don't have to be perfect to be on here, right? And you can build your side hustle any way that you want, which is super cool. We just give you the avenue to be able to do it. So if you're hopping on here, let me know where you're coming in from. And here's the thing. If you decided to get started, you will receive mentoring 4 days a week, which is absolutely insane, which is what I love. Because here's the thing. You have the opportunity to literally become your own CEO without having to spend money on a franchise fee, which is pretty cool. So as you're hopping on, let me know where you're coming from. What kind of side hustle are you looking for? What interests you? Is it user-generated content? Is it affiliate marketing? Is it TikTok shop? Letter writing? We teach you all that stuff in this program. And again, it's $125 off today and tomorrow up until Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So as you're hopping on, let me show you all of... So here's other side hustles you can get into: Airbnb, Facebook, starting your own podcast, which is something that I thought I was going to do, which is something I was actually interested in a long time ago. Network marketing, YouTube. I love YouTube. YouTube is awesome. And what's so great about YouTube is you can get to the point that when you post a video, you literally get paid by YouTube, which is awesome. So if you're coming in on TikTok, let me know where you're coming in from. And we also have TikTok shop. So if you want to learn TikTok shop and you want mentoring on that, we can help you with that now. And if you haven't already, definitely get my guide where I talk about the 24 most lucrative side hustles that you can do in 2026. Because I can almost guarantee you will find one that makes sense for you. We have training also on how to sell on Etsy and Pinterest. And again, faceless, which is pretty cool, pretty cool. So let me know what kind of questions you have. And again, let me know where you are coming in from. Gosh, TikTok is just getting so bizarre. So YouTube, I'm actually going to let you go. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you want to learn more about side hustles, definitely subscribe. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to get your guide, and I'll see you on the next video.